You're this perp back with another video, and I just got done watching Attack on Titan, the final season, or season 4, episode 8, Assassin's Bullets. Oh man, this was an emotional fucking episode, man, after two back-to-back straight episodes of action. But before I get into this review, hit that like button and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at perpminded420. Also, on February 14th, on Valentine's Day, I'll be doing another AOT Live talking about episode 5 through 10. You could check out my recent live streams in the description below. Also, you can find my other episode reviews. Well, all that being said, let's get right into this, man, because they did not waste any fucking time getting right into it. Eren versus Reiner, round 3. That shit ended so quickly. That shit ended quickly, like Zeke versus Levi, the first time they fought. Literally, Reiner and Eren just square up, charge at each other. Eren hardens his fist, rocks him one time, breaks his fucking jaw off, like literally. But he has the jaw titan in his hand, and Eren comes out of his Titan pretty much saying, like, yeah, he's out of it. He's done. It's time for us. And Mikasa's like, yeah, it's time for us to kind of retreat and go back to Paradise Island. Whew. Man, it's just, I have a lot of emotions going through my head right now. It's crazy. And you see Falco and Gabby as Gabby's like, no, man, we're not letting them escape like that. They're trying to run. Like, they just killed a bunch of our people. Gabby is pissed right now. And as the scouts and everybody are leaving, you know, what was an interesting scene in this where Eren and Armin kind of give each other this look. They don't say nothing, but their body language says it all, man. They know what they did. They know what they did was fucked up. And, you know, I'll get into that as well. But Gabby is storming towards, you know, the Zeppelin, the blimp, whatever you want to call it, to chase after these guys, to chase after their scouts, to get revenge. Runs into Falco, and Falco tries to stop her, you know, because Falco, he understands where Eren's coming from. He's like, this was revenge. And, you know, Gabby doesn't really care, because she gave this like heartfelt explanation of why, you know, she wants to do this. You know, the people died that she cared about, so an eye for an eye is how she looks at it. And, you know, one scout got caught off guard. He was like a recruit or something like that. You know, it was really interesting, but that's the way Gabby was able to get onto the Zeppelin. But before I get in there, you know, we kind of get more on where each individual scout is, especially Jean. Like, Jean has this like leadership role, and he always been kind of a leader, you know, but he doesn't want to do all this killing. It's definitely taking a toll on him, and, you know, there's a divide between the scouts with this decision, and it definitely costs them. As you know, when we get Eren and Levi kind of talking to each other, you know, Eren mentions the letters, and he's like, yo, this everything that you needed to know was in those letters. And I really like that, you know, that interaction between those two, because it's like Levi and Eren haven't seen each other in years, it looks like. And he's like, yo, this takes me back to season 1 when I was kicking your face, and you have a very kickable face, man. That is a really dope callback. And so we get to the part where Gabby is on the Zeppelin, and man, this scene broke my fucking heart, man, because this character has been a fan favorite. She kind of started, like, she has the infamous meme, the potato girl, R.I.P. Sasha. Gabby gets on the Zeppelin and kills Sasha, shoots her directly in the heart. And I was just like, I had a feeling, man, because they were definitely, you know, teasing that when Sasha should have killed Gabby, but she kind of hesitated because she's a child. And you saw, if you go back to that episode, you saw Sasha in her eyes, so she knows that, like, she don't care. She wanted Eren. She wanted to kill Eren. She could have took out John too, but Falco kind of got in the way of that, because Falco, this is what I'm saying, Falco is one of the good ones, like Gabby has said, similar to how Eren has said. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't want any more bloodshed. He understands, he's angry just as much, but he's like, we gotta put a stop to this somehow. But and also an interesting tidbit is, they call themselves the New Eldian Empire, which is really interesting. And I'm wondering, where's Historia in all this? How's she gonna react to this? Because, Eren acted alone, essentially, and did this by himself, and in return got Sasha killed. And even Hanji said, yo, you had all this trust in us, and we lost all the trust in you because you did this so recklessly. We had like 7 people die now, which is not a lot, but still, it's unnecessary. They could have planned better. Then we see Zeke on the Zeppelin. I knew he wasn't dead, and apparently he joins Paradise Island in this kind of this revolt, or this attack. And this was mostly all Zeke's. This was all Zeke's plan, but he said there was miscalculations, and the miscalculations was Falco and Gabby being there. And it's like, and Levi still wants to smoke with Zeke. That doesn't stop. But also, Zeke makes an interesting quote, or just says something interesting, saying like, you now have the founding Titan and a Titan with royal blood. And I still want to get some more interactions between Eren and Zeke, because I think we're definitely gonna get that, because I think he still cares about his brother, and he feels bad and he regrets what he's done, or maybe he's just playing both sides of the fence. Who knows? But this was such an emotional episode with Sasha's death. Just everybody, and how Peak found out about, the person that infiltrated, or she just felt like something was off when she's talking to McGaff, and those missing scout ships and stuff, and that's how they probably got over here and infiltrated and stuff. So it's going to be a huge world war. Like, Paradise Island is, enemy number 1, and that's why I said, like, they're definitely going to have to do a part 2 to this season, because to wrap things up in another, like, 7 episodes, like, nah, there's still a lot more story to be told. But this episode and this season has been phenomenal, man. This is ramping up to be my favorite season so far. How do you guys feel about this? What do you feel about Sasha's death? Don't spoil nothing if you're a manga reader, please. I beg of you. But yeah, AOT Live, Valentine's Day. Check me out there. Till next week, I'll see y'all later.